Will Treble 1392, roger. Proceed direct to Hanamadu.
Continue descending to 10,000 and use the nav display to head for Hanamadu. Identifier, Victor Romeo Mike Hotel. Now's really not a good time to be indecisive. I strongly recommend we turn back to the north toward Hanamadu. Surge. Number 2. Engine failure. Okay, now we have a problem. Turn on the fasten seatbelt sign. I'll call ATC. Molly Center, World Travel 1392.
World Treble 1392, go ahead.
Center, World Travel 1392. We now have 2 engine failures and a suspected fuel leak, so we'd rather not risk restarts. Looks like we're a glider from here on down.
World Travel 1392, roger. Proceed at your discretion. State number of souls on board.
155 souls, World Travel 1392. Alright, Captain. Maintain 190 knots in the descent for best glide and let's secure this one. Engine failure shutdown checklist. Auto throttle, disengaged. Thrust lever, idle. Engine start lever, cut off. APU, start. APU generator, on. Engine failure shutdown checklist complete. I'll call the cabin. Yeah, hi. We're having a little trouble up here. We have a fuel leak which has led to dual engine failures, so we're diverting to Hanamadu Airport. We're well within gliding distance, so no need to panic. Yeah, I'll alert the passengers. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first officer speaking. We've experienced some engine problems related to the fuel system, and as a result, both engines have shut down. Due to the fuel leak, we don't want to risk an in-flight start, so we're making an emergency diversion to Hanamadu Airport. A dual engine failure is a very unusual and highly unlikely occurrence, but we're currently well within gliding distance of Hanamadu, and it's a beautiful day, and air traffic control is giving us priority handling, so we should be on the ground shortly without any problems. We thank you for your cooperation in remaining calm, and ask you to please follow any instructions given to you by the flight attendants. We'll update you as we get closer to the airport.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to please return to your seats and remain seated for the duration of our flight with your seatbelts fastened. In preparation for landing, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in the upright and fully locked position. We'll be passing through the cabin to pick up any remaining service items and ask that you please stow all loose articles beneath your seats. We'll be reviewing the emergency landing procedures shortly. Thank you for your cooperation.
Molly Center, landmark 627, checking on, level at flight level 240.
Landmark 627, Marley Centre. Descend and maintain 19000.
Down to 19000, landmark 627.
Will travel 1392. Report the airport in sight.
We have the airport, world travel 1392.
Will travel 1390.
World travel 1392 switching. Thanks for your help.
My pleasure. Good luck.
That's Hanamaru up ahead. 1392 on the visual for runway 3 with 2 engines out.
World Travel 1392 in sight. You're number 1, cleared to land runway 3. Emergency equipment is standing by. Good luck, sir.
Thanks. We'll need it. Almost there. Landing checklist. Landing gear, down. Flaps, set for landing. Lower the flaps. Landing checklist complete.
Sink rate. Pull up. Sink rate. Sink rate. Pull up. Pull up. Sink rate. Sink rate. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Sink rate.
World Travel 1392, welcome to Hanamaru. Emergency equipment is rolling.